Namaste children. Now we understood how to write the mathematical statement for a given situation as a quadratic equation. Now we will study how to find the solutions for these quadratic equations. We have studied about the polynomials having the zeros of the polynomial. Here the same thing we apply. We factorize the given quadratic equations into two linear factors so that we can equate one linear factor to 0 and another linear factor to 0 so that we can find the solution for the two linear equations. Those two solutions are the solutions or the roots of the quadratic equation. Let us study how to solve it. Consider the quadratic equation 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. We know the methods of factorization. I have covered the summary in my earlier video. पहले हमने पॉलिनोमियल को क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन को कैसे फैक्टराइज करते हैं हमने अर्लियर वीडियो में विस्तार से बताया है. वही मेथड हम यहाँ यूज़ करेंगे. We'll use that method of splitting the middle term. First method, whether it is the each term having any common factor or grouping method or using the identity or splitting the middle term. Here we use the method of splitting the middle term. What is it? We have to consider a coefficient of x square and 1 the constant term. This is in the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Find the product a into c is equal to ac. Find pq such that p into q is equal to ac and p plus q is equal to b. That is the middle term. Coefficient of x square and the constant term, we get product as AC. Find the factors of AC in such a way that their sum should be the middle term B. हमें पहले A and C coefficient of x square and the constant term को multiply करके एक product निकालना है. इस प्रोडक्ट का हमें फैक्टर्स निकालना है. कैसे? उन फैक्टर्स को ऐड करने से हमें मिडिल टर्म b मिल जाएगा. यू विल अंडरस्टैंड मोर व्हेन वी सॉल्व दिस एग्जांपल. हियर a is equal to 2 and c is equal to 1. a is equal to 2, c is equal to 1. Therefore ac is equal to 2 into 1. We want minus 3. So we have to try with these factors. Minus 2, minus 1. When we add them, we get minus 3, isn't it? अभी हमें 2 और 1 फैक्टर्स मिले हैं. किसका? A and C का. हमें ऐसा फैक्टर्स ढूंढना है जिनको ऐड करने से हमें minus 3 मिलना चाहिए. That is the middle term B. Here B is equal to minus 3. तो सोचो minus 2 into minus 1 gives you 2 only. Minus 2 into minus 1 gives you 2 because while multiplying, if both the numbers are having same sign, then the sign of the product will be always plus. Same sign plus. Therefore, minus 2 into minus 1 is equal to 2. It is correct now. Minus 2 minus 1 is equal to minus 3. Because when adding two numbers with minus sign or the same sign, then we will add and put the same sign. Therefore, minus 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 3. That is the middle term b. Now split the middle term here. 2x square minus 2x minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now by grouping the terms, we can find the common factor as 2x into bracket x minus 1. Here we take minus 1 as the factor of these two terms because we want x minus 1 in another bracket. If you take minus 1 outside, divide minus x by minus 1, you get x inside. Then plus 1 divided by minus 1, you get minus 1 inside. This is equal to 0. That is why we take minus 1 as the factor. हम minus 1 को factor के तौर पर निकाल रहे हैं. क्यों? Minus 1 into x is minus x. So that is minus 1 माइनस x का फैक्टर है. कैसे? माइनस x इज इक्वल टू माइनस 1 इंटू x. डू यू एग्री विथ मी? माइनस 1 इंटू x इज माइनस x. Therefore, minus 1 is a factor of minus x. Taking the minus 1 as the factor here, we have to divide the first term by minus 1 and we get x because minus x divided by minus 1 is x. Always if you divide minus sign by the minus sign, you are going to get plus sign. Then plus 1 divided by minus 1 is equal to 0. Now 2x minus 1, first in these two terms, x minus 1 is the common factor. In these two terms, x minus 1 is the common factor. Then write the common factor outside, the remaining terms inside. 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we factorized the given quadratic equation into factors of two linear expressions. Now we can equate each factor is equal to 0. X minus 1 is equal to 0 or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, which gives us x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 1 upon 2. And you know how to solve the simple equations in one variable. Solving these two, we get the answers as x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 1 by 2. And we know that quadratic equation has two distinct roots, that is 1 and 1 by 2. Now try to solve another equation given in the textbook. First we have to be perfect with the textbook so that we can solve any sum or any problem given in the exam. Now what is the next example? 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. So the quadratic equation has two roots. In first example, we found that it is 1 and 1 upon 2. Now we will find the roots of the equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. This quadratic equation is in the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 5, c is equal to 3. Multiply a and c. is equal to 6. Now find the factors of 6 in such a way that if you add them, you get minus 5. Minus 2 into minus 3 is also 6. Factors of 6 are minus 2 and minus 3. If you multiply minus 2 into minus 3, you will get plus 6. And if you add minus 2 and minus 3, you will get minus 5. Again the same thing. अगर दो नंबर्स को मल्टीप्लाई करना है और उनका साइन सेम है, देन द साइन ऑफ प्रोडक्ट का साइन प्लस ही होता है. प्लस इंटू प्लस प्लस, माइनस इंटू माइनस प्लस. वाइल एडिशन सेम साइन है तो ऐड करना है एंड सेम साइन ही रखना है. इफ यू हैव सेम साइंस फॉर एडिशन ऑफ टू नंबर्स, you have to add the numbers and put the same sign. So minus 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 5. Now split the middle term. 2x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. By grouping, we find that x is the common factor in these two terms. We are left with 2x minus 3 in one bracket and here minus 1 into bracket 2x minus 3 in another bracket. As I explained earlier in the first example, minus 1 is the factor of these two terms. Therefore, taking minus 1 outside as a factor, if you divide each term by minus 1, you will get 2x minus 3 in another bracket. Observing these two terms, we know that 2x minus 3 which is in the bracket is a common factor. 2x minus 3 into another bracket x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we wrote or factorized the given quadratic equation into two linear factors. These linear factors are equated to 0 to get the roots of the equation. 2x minus 3 is equal to 0 or x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 3 by 2 and x is equal to 1 are the roots of the equation. समझे? आपको कहीं पे भी डाउट है तो मुझे मेल कर दीजिए, नहीं तो कमेंट बॉक्स में लिख दीजिए. मैं आपको आपका डाउट क्लियर करूंगी. ठीक है? नाउ वी विल गो टू द नेक्स्ट इक्वेशन. You have to solve the solved examples in the textbook also, so that there will be a practice. You have to practice solving sums. Now the next example. 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Again the same procedure. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A is equal to 6, B is equal to minus 1, C is equal to minus 2. AC is equal to 6 into minus 2. This is equal to minus 12. We want to find P comma Q, factors of this minus 12, so that if you add them, you should get minus 1. सोचो 12 का कौन कौन से फैक्टर्स होंगे? 6 एंड माइनस 2 है. एनी अदर फैक्टर्स या इन दोनों को ऐड करने से हमें माइनस 1 नहीं मिलेगा. इसलिए माइनस 12 का अदर 2 फैक्टर्स वी हैव टू फाइंड. डिफरेंट फैक्टर्स, हमको अलग फैक्टर्स ढूंढना पड़ेगा माइनस 12 के. कैसे? 4 3s are 12 and minus 4 into 3 is equal to minus 12 and minus 4 plus 3 is equal to minus 1. हमने क्या किया 12 minus 12 का factors minus 4 and 3 लिया minus 4 into 3 if you multiply them you will get minus 12 because minus into plus you will get minus and minus plus here addition है here multiplication है here addition है addition का क्या rule है different signs subtract and put bigger number sign अगर different signs है तो subtract करो और बड़ा नंबर का साइन लिखो 4 minus 3 is 1 and 4 is the bigger number its sign is minus therefore it is minus 1. Now split the middle term 6x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. By grouping the terms we get 2x into bracket 3x minus 2 plus 1 into bracket 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Because we want 3x minus 2 as a factor in this term also, we have to take plus 1 as the factor of these two terms. And 1 is a factor of every number. In these two terms, 3x minus 2 is the common factor. 3x minus 2 into bracket 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now equating each linear factor to 0, we get the value of x. Therefore, x is equal to 2 upon 3 and x is equal to minus 1 upon 2 are the roots. समझे?